Advertising cheat code number 2, stick the landing. Besides your headline, your call to action is the second most important part of your sales message. If your headline gets them to give you their attention, your call to action is what gets them to give you their money. It's also the place most advertisers screw up because it's easy to talk about something you're excited about. You know, the thing you sell, but it's not always so easy to ask for money. You know, the thing you have to do at the end. And there are 3 main ways I see advertisers mess this up all the time. The first way is by not having a call to action at all. We in the industry call this reminder advertising. And if you're Nike or Kraft Foods or Oreo cookies, you can get away with this kind of advertising. All they're trying to do with their advertising is remind you that they exist so that they can maintain their market dominance. But for you, you don't want to spend all that time and energy on your advertising and not have any kind of payoff. When the perfect prospect reads your advertisement and it connects with them and then you don't have a call to action at the end, it's like meeting somebody at the bar and you get on perfectly and you have this great conversation with them and you really connect, and then at the end of that conversation, instead of getting their phone number or their business card or setting up a second date, you're like, well, that was fun. Maybe I'll see you again sometime. Laters. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. At the end of every advertisement, you need to have a clear call to action, something you want your prospects to do next so that you didn't just waste your money on the advertising. And that leads us to the second way most people screw up their call to action, which is by having too many choices. And I get it. We don't want to eliminate anybody from our message. If they're not ready to buy, we don't want to lose them completely. So we add a buy now button, and then we have a call now button, and then we have a follow us on social media button. And then we've got the toolbar. Oh my God, the toolbar with the home button and the contact us button and the about us button and the shop now button. So we pay a bunch of money to get somebody to our sales page, and then we give them 18 different options on how to leave the sales page, and only one of them leads to a sale. So if you're writing a sales page, wipe it clean of everything except for the one action you want people to take on the sales page. Buy now. Same thing if you're writing an advertisement or an email, give people one call to action per message. And it doesn't always have to be buy now. Sometimes the goal of a landing page is just to get somebody's email or to get them to book a call with you or just to get them down the next step of the funnel. That's called a lift message, and it's different than a sales message, but either way, there should only be one call to action at the end of the message. And the third way I see people screw this up is by doing what I call a cowardly call to action. And this comes back to people's aversion to asking for money. When it comes time to ask for money, a lot of marketers, a lot of copywriters, a lot of business owners tend to beat around the bush. We start to use what I call weasel words like should or probably or might or could or strive. We strive to provide the best experience possible. You get the point. When you start to use these weasel words, it feels like you're selling from the heel. It conveys a lack of confidence in your offer. And if you don't have confidence in your offer, why should I? So remember, stick the landing, end each piece of copy with a clear, confident, singular call to action.